Hey everybody, I'm RiverC47 and welcome back to Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. In the last episode, we went from Petalburg all the way to Shhwonk Fortress, and before we could go underground in order to get the stone keys, we first had to answer questions that this womp over here gave us, and because we answered 5 correct, we are now allowed to go underground in the pipe. So once we go under the pipe, the first thing that I want to point out is that there is this badge block right here over to the right, and if we hit it, we get the multi-bounce badge, which will allow us to jump on every foe in the field, as long as we have enough FP to use it. And this is gonna be kind of useful for some of the fights that we're about to have. So first, we're going to. It doesn't matter which way you go first, left or right, but I usually go to the right first. And up here we have a new enemy. These are staple characters from the other Mario games. These are fuzzies. And if we scan the Moon Goombella, we can see their stats. That's a fuzzy. What a hyper little guy, huh? Cut back on the caffeine. Max HP is 3, attack is 1, and defense is 0. Those things suck up your HP and use it to replenish their own. Isn't that the worst? I mean, ew, doesn't that just sound totally gross? Anyway, guard against them by pressing A the moment they release you. The timing is pretty hard to master, so practice up. These things really suck HP. So they do have 3 HP, and since we got that multi-bounce, we are able to jump on all 3 of them. Now, the way that multi-bounce works is you jump on every enemy on the field one time. You don't jump on them multiple times, just once. So that is what multi-bounce does. And for the guard, it's a little bit after what I just did. So like this. Like that. And if you think that you can do it, you can try to super guard like this. It is a lot harder to do on fuzzies, but it is worth it if you can get the timing down. So we're just gonna kill these 2 fuzzies, and then you'll have 1 left, and it should be pretty easy from there. Missed the super guard. But he should be fine. And as you can see, the stylish commands really do fill up the star gauge really fast, because I'm already at full star gauge after just that one fight. So it is faster to walk on the side up here, and you can avoid the fuzzies if you want to, but I'm going to fight all enemies on the field so that I can get more star points faster to level up faster. Now, what that item that fuzzy is holding is called an HP drain. It is like an attack from a fuzzy that you cannot guard because it is an item, and I think it takes either 3 or 5 HP from an enemy and restores it to you. So we're going to take him out first so that he can't use that, and I'll try to super guard this one. Nope, I missed. But it's fine, since he's dead anyways. Okay, we're at 83 star points, only 17 away from level up. So in this room, there is a sunstone. Now, if we pick it up, you got a sunstone. But now we are in a fight with 4 fuzzies. Now, this would be a good time to use one of your fire flowers if you have one, because since fuzzies are at 3 HP, a fire flower will instantly kill them, and it is very useful for this fight. So we got 12, now we're only 5 star points away from a level up. And as you can probably imagine, on the other side, to the left from the first room that we came in, there will be the same thing, except that it will be with the moonstone instead of a sunstone. Now, it is faster to jump through the water, so that's why I'm doing it. And we're going to get up here so that we can get through faster. And I'm just going to skip these fuzzies because we're going to level up anyways from this fight over here. So, we got the moonstone. But now we have to fight another group of fuzzies. Good thing that we have another fire flower. So fire flowers are really effective on fuzzies, so make sure to like at least have one. So now we get another level up. So this time I am instead going to upgrade my BP instead of my FP or HP. This is mostly because I like equipping a lot of badges. Like my playstyle revolves around having a lot of badges equipped, and usually the badges that I equip, they raise your FP and HP for like your for Mario and the partner, and like raises your attack and defense. I just like having a lot of BP so that I can equip a bunch of badges at any given point. And badges in this game are really helpful because like you'll probably need at least a few badges to help you get through this game. And like if you find yourself having a hard time, try to get like some badges to help you just to help you in any part of the game really. And we did accidentally get into this encounter, so I'm just gonna finish this up quickly. And hopefully I can oh, he used a sleepy sheep. Well, guess we won't be getting through it quickly. Uh, so we have to take this hit because we can't guard because we're asleep. And it doesn't even wake us up, so that's not good. Oh, well, it woke him up that time. Let me try to super guard. Nope, I missed a super guard. Okay. So this one is dead. And now we just have one more. And since Goombella's asleep, she can't do anything. Okay, got the super guard, so he's dead now. And we won that fight. And now we have 11 star points. So now, whenever we go back into the main room to try to leave, there is a golden fuzzy. New York? Hey, you suspicious types, this is our place, and coming in here is rude, rude, rude. Sorry, suckers, if you want a warm welcome, too bad, now I lunch on your head. So now we have another, kinda mini-boss fight. So, since this is a one-time enemy, I'm going to first scan him with Goombella. As we can see, he is a gold fuzzy. That's a gold fuzzy. Whoa, those are super rare. I'm serious, wow. Max HP is 10, attack is 1, and defense is 0. Oh, but hey, even though it's a fuzzy, it won't suck up your HP, which is nice. I have to wonder, though, how does this thing hide? Look at it, it's so gaudy. And, and he does only have 10 HP, but, whenever we try and attack him... not this turn. Oh yeah, I forgot, he doesn't do the regular fuzzy attack. He does that. So, whenever we get him low enough, he does this. Meowth! Hey, ow! You chumps are tougher than you look. But I'm not through yet. Everyone, get him! So then he calls in a fuzzy horde. And these guys actually attack differently than regular fuzzies. Oh, please don't hit this. Okay, good. So, you can attack the fuzzy horde, but it's better to just keep attacking the gold fuzzy, because if you beat him, it beats all of them. So I did super guard him, and he should be dead on this turn, as long as I don't miss this. Yep, he's dead. So it's fine, and we win. So like I said before, we don't have to attack the fuzzy horde, just the gold fuzzy, and we win anyways. And that fight gave us 20 star points, so now we're kind of high. Meow, you got me. And then they all run away, leaving us free to go back up here. But before we do that, I want to go into my pause menu and use a mushroom on Mario, because he is at 5 HP, and since mushrooms heal 5 HP, he's back at full HP now. And now we're back up here, and we are free to go back to the start of Petal Meadows and put these stones where they belong in those rocks with the holes in them. So we're just gonna go back and do that. Okay, so now we're back in Petalburg, so it shouldn't be that much longer before we are back at the stones with the holes in them, so that we can put the uh, stone keys in them, and then go to Hooktail's Castle. Now, before we do that, I want to go into the item shop to see if there are any items that I might want. Uh, I could get a honey syrup. Oh, hello. Is this your first time visiting one of our wonderful shops? Then let me give you the explanation of shop points I give all first-time customers. Customers earn one shop point for each item they buy. As you build up your points, you'll earn various prizes, including rare items. The prizes are explained inside each individual store. And that's it. Need to hear it again? No. Excellent. You're now free to shop, sell, or store items as you please. It's 5 coins for a honey syrup. So, like he said, if we come over to this board and we check it, we can see that for 10 shopper points we get a mushroom. 20 is an ice storm, which is an item that we haven't seen yet that does ice type damage. It does 5 ice damage to all enemies on the field. A super mushroom is a mushroom that heals 10 HP. A thunder rage is a item that does 8 damage, I think, to one enemy on the field. A shooting star is an item that does 8 damage to all enemies on the field. A gold bar is an item that you can sell for a lot of coins at any shop. A life shroom is a mushroom that either can heal 5 HP like a regular mushroom, or if you die, if Mario or one of your partners dies, it will automatically revive them and put them back at 5 HP. An Ultra Shroom, which is what we got out of that mystery box in the last episode, is a mushroom that heals 50 HP. A Jam and Jelly is kind of like that honey syrup that I just bought, but instead of healing 5 FP, it heals 50 FP. And for 300 points, we get 3 gold bars, which is a lot of money. Now, I'm just going to quickly explain all of the items that we've seen. Fire Flower we've seen, Power Block we've seen. A Courage Shell is an item that you can use on Mario or any partner, and it will boost your defense by 1 for either 2 or 3 turns. I'm not sure, I haven't used one in a while. A Mr. Softener is an item that you use on an enemy, and it will lower their defense for 3 turns. Honey syrup we already have, and mushroom we've already seen. So now we're just going to go back to the stones and put the stone keys in. But as soon as we walk out of Petalburg, excuse me. It's Mario, right? Look, see, the thing is, I've been waiting here in the hope of getting to speak with you. I have to ask you something, and you can say no, but I'm going to throw it out there. See, I was wondering, would you... Oh, please take me with you to fight Hooktail, please, I'm begging you. Sorry about that. See, my dad, he went off to battle Hooktail long ago, but he never came back. I miss him, of course. I miss him badly, but this isn't just about avenging my dad. Well, no, that's not true. Revenge is a part of it, I guess, a big part. But the truth is, I want to finish what Dad started, for his sake, for everyone's sake. Man, this is embarrassing. See, everyone always says I'm a crybaby, a weakling. But if I can defeat Hooktail, well, I won't be those things. I'll be strong like my dad. I know it'll be dangerous, but I still want to go. Please, Mario. Sure, come along. For real? No kidding? Yes, thank you so much. You won't regret this. Koops has joined our party. So it's just gonna explain Koops' abilities, but I'll explain them while it's trying to do that. So if we press X, Mario jumps on Koops and kicks his shell out. But if we hold X, we can move around while his shell stays in place. Or if we hold X, we can move around while keeping the shell in place. And if we let go of X, the shell will come back, and it'll actually have a hitbox. So that means that it can hit things like buttons and enemies and stuff. And in battle, Koops has two attacks where he can attack one enemy on the ground, or he can attack all enemies on the ground for 3 FP. Okay, Mario, let's get going. Koops. Oh, golly, hi, Koopy, Koop. Did you overhear all that? Well, part of it, Koops. I thought I heard you say you're off to fight Hooktail, but you're joking, right? I mean, you're not exactly a powerhouse. He'll eat you up. I know, Koopy, but I want to be tougher for you. So I have to do this. No, Koops, you don't. I mean, going off to some dangerous place, it's stupid. So what if you're timid and sort of a crybaby? I don't care about all that. I just want you to be you, so don't go. Sorry, Koopy, I've made up my mind. No need to worry, though. After all, I'm traveling with Mario. He's the man. Fine, ignore me. Stubborn Koopa. I'm sorry, Koopy. I swear to you, I will come back to a stronger Koopa. Well, Mario, that's that, I guess. No turning back. Hooktail's Castle awaits. So now, Koops has joined our party, and if we pause, we can see in our party section that we now have Koops and Goombella. So if we check Koops' moves Shell Toss, throw a shell at one enemy on the ground, Power Shell for 3 FP, throw a shell at all enemies on the ground. Power Shell and Shell Toss both do the same amount of damage, but the obvious drawback to Shell Toss is that it can only hit one enemy, whereas Power Shell hits all enemies. And like it says, it only affects enemies on the ground. It does not affect enemies that are in the air, because they're obviously not touching the ground. So now that we're back here, we can come over to the stone, and we can put the sunstone in, because that's the sun-shaped hole. And now for the moon-shaped hole, we can put the moonstone. And once we do that, the stones will move to reveal 2 buttons. And some writing will appear inscribed on the pipe. Here beginneth the path to dread Hooktail Castle. Weaklings, retreateth. Ye who seeketh to proceed, a power of trust must hitteth both switches simultaneously. Addendum. If ye are Petalburg Koopa, huzzah! Your hold ability maketh this chore a snap. So what that is trying to hint at is that if you come over here and use Koops' hold ability, he will stay there, and we can move over here, and we let go of Koops, and he hits the block, and then we hit this block over here once it begins shining. And once we do that, the stone will break off of the pipe, and the pipe will appear, and it'll be available for us to go in. So now, we're going to go in the pipe to Hooktail Castle. And once we go in the pipe, all we gotta do is walk in the castle, and now we're here. So I am going to end this episode here. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and remember to click the notification bell if you do happen to subscribe. Thank you for watching my videos, and goodbye.